some of you, but for those of you who came out, we really appreciate you taking the time to come out here. I think it's going to be worth your while. In fact, I know it is, especially if you're new, you're not with us yet. This is going to be a great experience for you to really understand what is going on here. Now, before we get into this, I always like to tell people a little bit about what's going on at Lionshare. I believe today or tomorrow is actually 1 month for us. Okay, so we're almost 1 month into this. During that time, we're close to 85,000 people that have said yes to Lionshare. We paid out close to 11 million US dollars in Ethereum, which is just insane in 1 month in business. So it's exciting to see those type of results, and how much just overall excitement there is with this project. But I'm going to be able to show you why here today, why so many people are saying yes and what so many people are excited about. So let's get into it. So what is Lionshare? Well, Lionshare is a smart contract located directly on the Ethereum blockchain. And all a smart contract is just a piece of programming code. Okay, it's nothing more than that, but it has a lot of power. And that programming code, there's some really special things about it. The number one thing is it's decentralized, meaning that it doesn't require anyone behind it. So there's no company behind it or anyone running the smart contract. It is self-operating. So that has a lot of benefits for you that we're going to talk about here tonight. Now, there's a lot of smart contracts out there. If you look in the industry today, there's several that are here, several that are popping up. And the reality is about 99.9% of them are all the exact same, all the way down to the code. Like, people are literally just using each other's codes, slapping But once you dig a little bit deeper, you're going to see that we're very unique. We are the very first true follow me matrix out there, and we'll get into that here in just a little bit. But you'll understand more about that. But of course, I'm going to tell you, I believe that we are the best of the best when it comes to our smart contract, because I believe that we're different. Number one, so you're going to learn about that. Now, this is a peer-to-peer marketing system. So oftentimes when you're in the business, the way it works is you buy a product, you buy a service, you send your money to a company. They calculate your commission and then they send it out, right? Most of the time, it's like a week later. Sometimes it's even a month later, just depending on what type of company, what type of product, things like that. Well, inside of a peer-to-peer system, you don't have to wait for that. Okay, the smart contract knows exactly who's supposed to be paid and when they were supposed to be paid. So your payments are going to come instantly and directly to you without any effort or without any waiting whatsoever. So what this has created is this environment for people to create income on demand. I mean, I've already told you we paid out close to 11 million US dollars in Ethereum in just 1 month, a little bit less than 1 month. So that probably tells you right there that there are a lot of people earning a lot of income here. And the reason why is because, I think especially right now, man, some challenging times, right? A lot of you are being forced to stay home, to work from home. Some of you have lost your job. Some of you have been furloughed. Some of you have people that are close to you that maybe have been sick, or even had people pass away that are close to you. It's a tough, tough time. So being able to have something in your hands that can create that instant income for you and your family, well, it's really been a game changer to so many people. Now, I always, when I look at a business, I think about the risk associated with it. How's it going to affect my family if I was to get started? And secondly, if I refer other people to it, are they going to get hurt? Because I don't want to be hiding from people at the store, or, showing offline all the time, running from people because a business went out. You know what I'm talking about, right? With a smart contract, you can wipe all that thought in the back of your head away, because see, there is no company to run away with the funds. There's no company to change a compensation plan. There's no none of that stuff. As far as going out of business, you're dealing with something that cannot be changed, cannot be manipulated, cannot be hacked, cannot be removed. And so there's that worry that you might have had with other businesses that's simply not there. So it's a pretty cool deal, right? Now, you can work your business directly from home, like from your computer. You can use your cell phone. That's going to be completely up to you. And everything that we do here is in Ethereum. Now, if you are not familiar with Ethereum, it's the second largest cryptocurrency in the world. I got to tell you, since we just started this contract, so in 1 month, Ethereum has went from $240 up to $440, like just in a matter of a month. It's been insane. So, I'm telling you this for a reason. Not only can Ethereum help you with some of your current bills, if some of you need money tonight, right? You can't even wait for the weekend to get over. You need it tonight. And this is a great place for you because Ethereum can help you with that. But also, as you begin to pay some of those bills, right? You begin to get some of those people away from your doorstep. You can start to stack up some of this Ethereum and it can really become an asset for you and your family. Now, I want to tell you something that is really unique about smart contracts in general, and that is the transparency inside of them. Oftentimes, companies, even if they wanted to tell you everything, they don't, right? When it comes to the ins and outs of a company, those companies probably had good intentions. Some definitely have bad, but even the good ones, they're not going to be able to share everything with you for a lot of different reasons. When you look at a distributor or someone out there, a member, someone who is out there promoting a product or a service, oftentimes in this industry you see people that are putting these outrageous income claims out there with no proof behind them. They're just showing fancy cars, watches, things like that. And here's the deal, I'm all about nice stuff, I like nice stuff too, but at the same time, there's a really bad part of this industry that puts those income claims out there that usually are not true. With a smart contract, you get to remove all of that nonsense, the nonsense of not really knowing what's going on in a company, the nonsense of hearing people talk about things that just aren't true, because inside of a smart contract, everything is transparent. You can see every single transaction that happens in a smart contract, not just in your account, but in every single account. So, what it's created is this complete environment and community of trust. And, in my opinion, this is really the way of the future. This is the way that you're going to see business moving as we go forward here. Now, there's a few things that really separate us as a smart contract. As I told you, even though some of the things that you see here tonight, you're going to be like, wow, I think I've seen that before. Let me just tell you, we're very different. And if you are able to grasp onto some of these things and really understand the difference, it's going to really excite you versus anything else out there. So, number one difference, we are the first and the only true follow me matrix ever put on the blockchain. Now, to most of you, that's not going to mean much, but let me just kind of break it down for you in simple terms. Okay. Inside of Lionshare, anyone that you personally refer, they're always going to stay with you throughout your entire business. And the reason why that's important is because every other smart contract out there, you lose about 60% of the people, sometimes more than that, that you refer to other people or even to the company, right? They don't follow you, which means another way of saying that is you're going to have to do like 3 to 4 more times the work somewhere else than you are at Lionshare to be able to earn the same amount of income. Once you understand this follow me system and how powerful it can be, you're going to see why so many people are excited about what's going on here. Now, there's a couple things that you're going to learn about here today in regards to being paid. One is a personal matrix, one is a team building matrix. And the personal matrix is just like it says, it's all about your personal efforts. The team building aspect of it, it really has opened up a lot of doors, because inside of a smart contract, you can do business in any country worldwide as long as someone can have an Ethereum wallet. So there's many of you here today, you're literally going to break us into new countries. I would say we're probably doing business in like 40 to 50 countries if I had to guess. I don't know that for sure, but there's many, many countries out there that have never heard about Lionshare. So you're going to have the opportunity to share this with others. Now, one key component of our system that's very different is, in every other smart contract out there, if you're purchasing a package and you do what they call a cycle, so you earn at that package, and then you don't upgrade to the next package immediately, you can never earn again. Well, that's not the way we do it here. And I'm going to tell you more about that in the comp plan, but you can cycle as many times as you want inside of Lionshare and be able to continue to earn. It's really, really important. Now, we are also the very first and the only smart contract that has the ability to adjust the prices of our packages. Now, I already told you, Ethereum has went from $240 when this smart contract very first launched almost a month ago, all the way up to $440 today. At least when I just checked, that's what it was at. So there's been a drastic move in Ethereum. Now, our anticipation, and I think everybody's, is that Ethereum's going to go even higher. It could go to $1,000 very soon. It could go to 2,000. It could go to 10,000. And if that happens, every single contract, with the exception of Lionshare, will become extinct, right? They will become obsolete. And the reason why I tell you that is because their prices will be so high that no one will be able to afford to participate in them. That's what we did in the beginning. We knew and we anticipated that the price of Ethereum may be going up. And if it does, we're going to be ready because we can always adjust our prices to continue to be affordable to the masses. And that's what you're going to learn about on the next slide is how affordable we really are. So what we're looking at here are the two different platforms that we have inside of Lionshare. We have what we call the L1 and the L2. And both of these platforms, the pricing starts at 0.02 and goes all the way up to 16 Ethereum, as you can see. So on the L2, 0.02, all the way to 16 Ethereum. Now, what's cool about this is you're going to have the option to join any of these packages you want. Okay, so if you want to just join the first two, you can do it. If you want to join all 16, that's going to be up to you and your budget. Now, I always tell people, like, get with who invited you here. They might have some type of strategy that they're using that I don't know about that they're going to want to share with you. So you can definitely check that out. What I want you to get from this, though, is really the affordability in which Lionshare has and exactly how it works. Okay. When you get started with us here tonight, you're going to join simultaneously the L1 and the L2 at the 0.02 level. Okay. So you're going to pay a total of 0.02 and 0.02, which is a total of 0.04, which will get you both platforms. Now, if you do that calculation, that's about $17.50 in US dollars. Okay. So less than $18 to get started in a business. I want you to think about this. Okay. You know, in almost every other company out there, you're looking at packages that start at $100, $200. They have huge monthly fees. Here, you can get someone started, and it's really opened up a whole new opportunity to people worldwide. I mean, literally, that's not just something I'm saying. I mean, this has given people the chance that have never had it before now to get out there and be able to build a business for their family and be able to earn. And as they earn, if they want to upgrade, they can. If they don't have to. But obviously, there's some huge financial incentives to do that. So as I said, to get started here tonight, it's 0.04 is the total cost for Lionshare. There's also a gas price that goes into that as well. Basically, another way to say that is on the blockchain, there's going to be a fee called a gas fee that they charge you for doing business in Ethereum. So when you get started here tonight, just know that the price of our packages will be 0.04, but there will also be some gas fees. So you're going to want to talk with whoever sent you here today. I can tell you that fee, that gas fee, or whatever the price is, you know, is nowhere compared to what your potential income earnings are. So just know that as you go into this. Okay. So let's get into the compensation plan and really help you understand, you know, again, why this is so exciting. So many people are fired up about it. I think part of it has to do with obviously the affordability, the opportunity to do business in any country. But I also know that it has to do with the simplicity of our compensation plan. You know, it's a rare find that you can see something out there that someone brand new in an industry can come in, completely understand something and be able to share it with others without, you know, thinking that they don't know what they're talking about. There's a lot of cool comp plans out there. You know, I've even helped build many comp plans, and you know, most of them are designed around you know, requirements or hoops that people have to jump through in order to be able to earn. You know what I'm talking about, right? If you've ever been part of a network marketing company or a home business, oftentimes, you know, there's like several different ways to earn, and it looks really cool when you lay it out. But when you get in front of people, you don't have any idea what you're talking about, right? Especially if you're new. Here today, it's so simple that even if you are brand new, this is going to be something that you can share with people. I'm telling you, even your kids here tonight could watch this and understand how to share it with people. So let's get into it. We're going to start with the L1, and the L1 is all about your personal efforts. Okay. This is not team building right now. This is all about what you do for your business. We'll get into the team building here in just a second. Now, as you can see, this is you right here at the top of your matrix. Okay. And there's 3 positions directly underneath you. So you at the top, 3 underneath you. As you begin to refer people, they will take a position from left to right, whichever position's open, that is the one that they will fill. Okay, so let me break it down for you. This is you at the top of your 0.02 matrix, because that's where everybody's going to start. The first person that you refer right here, they're also going to pay 0.02, but instead of that going to a company that then sends out a commission, it's actually going to go instantly to you. Okay, so they're going to pay 0.02 directly to you. The second sell you make, exactly the same thing. They're going to pay 0.02, but it's going to go instantly to you. So think about this for a second. Okay, you've only made 2 sales and you've doubled your Ethereum. Now, how many times have you seen a marketing plan out there that says, hey, double your Bitcoin or double your Ethereum in this amount of days, whatever amount of days that is? Why not just do it tonight before you go to sleep, or today before your Saturday's over, depending on where you're at? It's very easy to do, right? So the third sale you're going to make, you can see it's a different color there. This one's actually going to be paid to your sponsor. Your sponsor is whoever invited you here tonight. But when this happens, it also creates what we call a cycle. If you see those arrows going in a circle, that indicates a cycle. And what a cycle does is it creates a brand new matrix that looks exactly like this that you get to fill up again. Now, an important thing I have to mention one more time is this. In every other smart contract out there, if you were to cycle right here and you did not upgrade to their next package, you would never be able to earn there again until you do. Inside of Lionshare, you can cycle as many times on any package as you want without being forced to upgrade. Okay, we don't block your earnings, which is really important. So I'm going to break this down for you really, really easy so you can take it tonight or this afternoon and be able to make your first sell. Okay, so here we are at the top of this 0.02 matrix. Spot number 1 and spot number 2, 100% will be paid instantly and directly to you. Sale number 3 will be paid to your sponsor, creating a brand new matrix that looks just like this. That's it. I mean, like literally, that's the L1 compensation plan. 1 and 2 go to you, 3 go to your sponsor. Excuse me. And you can just continue to do it again and again. It is so simple. So let's get to the team building side. Okay. The team building side is what everybody loves because it allows you to work with others around the globe. It doesn't matter where you're located. If you can have an Ethereum wallet, you can participate in this. And what I love about the team building side of things is, it really allows you to leverage your skill set and your network and combine it with other people who have different skill sets and different networks, and together come together to be able to create this unbelievable income opportunity. People get fired up about this L2 because of the team aspect. So let's take a look at the differences between the L1 and the L2. Number one, the L1 was all about your personal efforts. And the L2, it's all about that team effort, right? Number two, the structure is different. As you can see, this is you at the top. There's 2 people directly underneath you and then 4 people directly underneath that. If you remember on the L1, there's only 3 people directly underneath you, okay? So the structure is different. What else is different is in this matrix right here, you don't have to personally refer a single person in order to be able to earn, which is really unique. Now, I tell you that, but I'm going to follow that up by saying, look, if you want to earn the type of income that's going to really help you and your family, you're going to want to come in here with the mindset that you're going to do your part. Okay. You're going to get out there and you're going to refer and you're going to invite people because, if you're doing your part and everybody's doing their part, it creates this opportunity called spillover. And spillover happens when, people above you or people below you fill positions in your matrix without you actually having to do the work. But the only way that happens is if everybody is doing what they're supposed to do. If you got a bunch of people sitting and watching, obviously it's not going to happen. Okay. So let's break it down for you. This is you at the top of your 0.02 matrix. All right. These first 2 people, number 1 and number 2, they're also going to pay 0.02 just like you did. And these commissions are going to be paid upline to whoever's at the top of this matrix. Okay. Cell number 3, cell number 4, and cell number 5, 100% of this is going to go instantly and directly to you. So look at this. You may not have referred a single person at this point, but you have tripled your Ethereum at this point, right? That's an amazing thing. Now, cell number 6, so the 6th cell that happens is going to be paid directly to your sponsor, is going to create a brand new matrix that looks just like this that you get to fill up again. Now, as a reminder, you can cycle as many times as you want on any package that you own in Lionshare without having to upgrade. And if you don't upgrade, we're not going to withhold your earnings like everybody else. It's an important thing. That's why I've mentioned it now 3 times. All right. So let's break it down for you really simple, just like I did with the L1. Here you are at the top of your 0.02 matrix. Cell number 1 and cell number 2 are going to be paid upline. Cell number 3, 4, and 5, 100% of that's going to go to you. Cell number 6 is going to be paid to your sponsor and create a brand new matrix that looks just like this, that you can do it again and again. So think about this. I'm gonna watch this. Okay. Total compensation plan here. L1, 1 and 2 go to you, 3 goes to your sponsor. L2, 1 and 2 go upline, 3, 4, and 5 go to you, 6 goes to your sponsor. That's the comp plan, folks. I mean, everybody can do that, right? That's so simple. But there's another component to this L2 package that I want to talk about here tonight. And that is, the idea of the follow me system. If you remember, I said we are the first and the only true follow me matrix out there. And most of you, that doesn't mean much to you, but I'm telling you, if you can grasp onto this concept, and we're doing some really cool things, we're going to be doing a training early next week that's going to show you the power of the Follow Me system. Okay, so just know that that's coming. But I want you to think about this. Okay, this is you at the top, and even though you don't have to refer people into this matrix, let's assume that you did. Okay, you went out there and let's say you referred all 6 of these people that took positions in this matrix. Now, if you were to do that, it would create a cycle, right? Because you filled up these 6 slots. The comp plan still works the same. 1 and 2 still get paid to whoever's at the top here. 3, 4, and 5, 100% of that still goes to you, and 6 still goes to your sponsor. But here's the deal. When you do create that cycle and a new matrix is formed with 6 empty spots, here's what happens. These 6 people that you personally referred at this point, when they cycle, okay, when they have success, they are going to follow you into your next empty spot of your matrix. So think about this. If all 6 of these people that you personally referred cycle, or when they cycle, they will take another position in your matrix, which guess what? Will cause you to cycle again because it's 6 more spots. That's what the same 6 people that you started with, right? Now imagine if you had 12 people. 12 people showing up in your matrix just once a week will be a guaranteed 2 cycles. So you don't just triple your Ethereum once, you triple it twice with referring 12 people that show up back up in your matrix once a week. It's really, really powerful. And like I said, we're going to be doing a much better job at training you as far as this Follow Me system. But if you can grasp it and understand it, you're really going to really knock it out of the park here. So let's get to some of the profitability potentials here, okay? What you're looking at right now is the L1. If you remember, the L1 is that personal matrix. So this is based on your personal efforts. And what this slide is showing is that if you start at the lowest position, which is the 0.02, which by the way, we all do, right? And then every single time you cycle, you upgrade to the next package. So you start at 0.02, you upgrade to 0.05. You cycle there, you upgrade to 0.1, all the way to the 16th package. Another way to say this is just cycling one time on every package in the L1 would earn you a total of 55.59 Ethereum. Now, folks, that's about 24,000 US dollars, just cycling one time on every L1 package. Let's look at the L2. Okay, L2 is a little bit more powerful because there's more positions. The income potential is a little bit higher, but remember, you have teamwork. So if you look at this, you start at 0.02, you upgrade again every single time you cycle to the next package, all the way to the 16th package. That would be 111.16 Ethereum. If you combine the L1 and the L2, another way of saying this is if you just cycle on one time on every package on the L1 and L2, you're looking at 166.75 Ethereum, which is just right at $70,000, maybe a little bit more than that at the current price. Folks, that's one cycle. There's people that are going to cycle 2 or 3 or 4 or even 10 times on every package. So you can see where these numbers get to be crazy. Now, let's wrap this thing up, okay? I want to remind you of how you get paid here because it's so important. All commissions, every one of them are paid instantly and directly to you. Our smart contract knows exactly who to pay and when to pay you, okay? It never goes to a company wallet. There's not even a company wallet. You don't have to worry about waiting a week for a commission. You can get paid tonight. So, I don't know what your struggle is here tonight, but I know we all have different ones, right? You might have maybe your parents are sick and you need to help them financially, or, you have kids and you're a single parent. You're just trying to put food on the table, or you got to send your kids to college. I have one about to start college. So like I can relate, and we all have different challenges, but here's one thing that we have in common. Okay. What we all learned about here tonight is how to get your lion's share, how to create that instant income for you and your family. If you don't know what a lion's share is, it means that in any business transaction, whoever gets the largest financial piece of that transaction gets the lion's share. And it's your turn. It's your turn to get yours, especially in the current time. So what does it take to get started? Well, not much, okay? Number one, you need to have an Ethereum wallet. An Ethereum wallet is completely free to set up. You're going to want to get with who invited you here tonight to help you set up your wallet. It is very simple to do. The ones that we're showing right here, this is MetaMask. If you're going to use your computer or your laptop, you definitely are going to use MetaMask, okay? If you're going to use your cell phone, your Android phone, if you're using an Android, you're going to use Trust Wallet. And if you're going to use iPhone, we encourage you to use Coinbase Wallet. Now, if you're in the US, I'm not talking about the Coinbase exchange, Coinbase Wallet. So in your app store, it'll be below the Coinbase exchange. So all these are completely free to set up. Whoever invited you here can help you. It literally will take about 2 minutes to do. They can show you how to get funded with your Ethereum and get your business rock and rolling. So, listen, I want to tell you thank you so much for taking the time to watch this, to learn about this. As I said, really the best is yet to come because we're going to bring out some people here in just a minute who have had some experience with Lionshare. But I want to just recap a couple things for you. Okay, what I hope that you got here from this tonight is a true opportunity for you and your family to create instant income. The income that is a system that's affordable to anybody worldwide. For as little as almost $17.50 plus the price of gas, you can get started here tonight. You can do business in any country around the world. I mean, think about how many doors are opened up when you combine the pricing and the ability that there's no limitations where you can go. You got simplicity in the comp plan where even a brand new person can have confidence going out there and sharing this with no problem whatsoever. You know that the risk is not even there. It's a risk-free environment, okay? Because when you get started, you know that the company it can't take off with money. The company can't go away. Something can't be changed. They can't change the compensation plan. Things can't be hacked. All those things that you've dealt with or heard about in the past, those are wiped away. So it's a huge opportunity, knowing that we're the only contract out there that if prices of Ethereum go through the roof, that we can lower our prices, right? We are the only contract that can do that. It's an amazing thing. Knowing that all your personal people will always stay with you by our follow me system. Really important to understand. So there's many different things. As I said, we're just a month into this. I think we have like 7 or 8 languages on our website that are professionally translated. We've got 3 or 4 more coming just this weekend. So, there's so much great things that are happening inside of Lionshare, but I don't want you to just hear it from me tonight. I want you to have a chance to hear from some others as well. Before we bring out some people, I see Edgardo is here. I didn't know if he would be, but Edgardo, what's up, man? How you doing? Are you where you can come say hello to folks? All right, Edgardo may be tied up, which is no problem. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring out a few people, just that I know have had success. If you want to raise your hand, we'd be glad to invite you out to come tell your story. If you have a customer support issue whatsoever, though, please don't bring those out. Put those in the chat and let us help you there. This is going to be meant for just telling people, what your experience has been, what's been going on. So let me go through here and see what we got here. First of all, I see Mr. Kumar has his hand up, so I'm going to invite him out first. Kumar, are you there?
Good morning, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm also good, sir.
Well, tell people.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for giving me opportunity to talk with you.
Absolutely.
Thanks a lot. We always inspire with your presentation, sir. More than 10 to 20% are attending this meeting in my team.
Now, tell people where you're calling in from.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Hello.
I'm not getting you. Your voice is not so audible, sir. Yes, sir.
You're cutting out pretty bad, Kumar. I was asking, can you tell people where you're calling in from and let them know what your experience has been with Lionshare?
Yeah, sir. I have earned $5,000 from this particular concept, sir. I have joined 3 weeks ago this concept. Right now, I have 200% team. In 200% are working with me. More than 70 leaders are working this concept.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
We organize daily Zoom meeting. More than 30 to 40% are attending Zoom meeting daily. I hope within 1 month group size will be 500 plus.
I think it will be, man. I mean, I know things in India are.
We all are suffering from gas fees. We all are suffering from the issue of gas fees. So one message from my end to my all team or all the person who are participating in this Zoom meeting. If destination is beautiful or success is guaranteed, sir, we should not worry what the obstacle will come in the path of the success or our destination. We should not worry about the gas fees. If we know that our destination, our success is guaranteed in hand, sir, we need not to worry about the gas fees, sir. We should try to work wherever whatever we are doing, we should continue it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Kumar, I muted you out there because you're kind of cutting in and out, but I wanted to tell you thank you for coming out and sharing your story. For those of you, maybe you didn't catch it because he was kind of in and out. I mean, one thing he said is that he's got a team of about 200 people. I think he's earned close to $5,000 in such a short amount of time. So that's amazing. He said his goal is to hit 500 people in his team very soon. And the last thing he was talking about the gas fees that are associated with Ethereum, and sometimes people look at those gas fees and they're like, wow, that's really high. But what he was saying is that, the price of the gas fee versus your potential for earnings, you shouldn't even pay attention to it, right? Because we have people in here that have earned, six figures, well into six figures, just in their first 3 weeks or first, 3.5 weeks. So, to look at those gas fees, it doesn't even calculate with me because who's going to give up those type of earning potentials, right? So thank you so much, man. We really appreciate you coming out there from India there. Let's see here. I've got a few people here. I'm gonna put some people on the spot because you're not raising your hand, so I'm gonna do it anyway. I see Marlene smiling there. Marlene, come out and give us some energy here. What's up?
Hello, hello. Can you hear me, James?
Yes, ma'am. How you doing?
I am doing fantastic. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say about Lionshare more than thank you, thank you, thank you. Because the person who created this amazing platform, they definitely know what they were doing. And oh my goodness, today's training was amazing. Amazing. Because it answered a lot of questions about the gas fees. And if they didn't get it then, I don't know what else they're going to get, because that should give people more energy to say, hey, let's go and do this. Because what's his name? Kumar says, don't worry about the gas fee, because look at the end result. Really look at the end result. There's so many people here making so much money, and I'm going to continue to share it with people because my Jamaica team is growing. And actually, there's some new guests on here. My sister was on here. I don't know if she still is, but I'm just going to continue to share and share and share because that's what I do. I just love to help people. I do. So I just got to say thanks to you and Alfredo, Edgardo, Lady Joe, everybody. This is just amazing. Amazing.
Well, we appreciate it, Marlene. And I have to echo what you said. I really thought that training today was excellent. It was probably well overdue. We probably should have done it a little bit earlier. But, the feedback that I've received is just like, wow. I mean, that was really cool to be able to hear about, the mind behind it, the thought process behind the creation of this. And, because here's the deal. I can get up here and talk and talk and talk. But, hearing it from someone else behind the scenes that did the programming side of it, it's really important. So thank you for all you're doing. I know you're helping out a ton of people, and I'm anxious to continue to see you grow. So thank you for coming out.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Very cool. All right. I'm going to try to bring out Beverly here. I see Beverly Drury. Are you there where you can come out and say hello?
Yeah, James, can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir. Looking good. How you doing?
Great. Fantastic. Feel fantastic. Just a lot of ups and downs going on in personal situations, but all in all, my Lionshare business is still growing, and looking at the price of Ethereum, everything is just wonderful. And with everything that's happening in New York with Alton and Carlos and Alfredo and my team, Joe Phillips and Norvell, everything's going great. A lot of guys on my team have earned 10, 20, some of us almost 30 Ethereum in the very first month. Maybe we haven't earned 100 or 200 Ethereum like some of the leaders have in the very first 30 days. But, to be able to earn even 5 Ethereums in the very first month, I mean, that's life-changing. It really and truly is. So I'm just thankful for what you and Eduardo and everybody has put together. Just fantastic. With Kenneth Alexander down in Houston, Texas, and a lot of things getting ready to happen. Lots of things.
Yeah,
thanks again, James.
Go ahead. Beverly, thank you so much, man. And I agree with you. I know things are really just starting to kick off here in the U.S. I mean, you mentioned some key things there. And, the thing that Beverly mentioned is, some people have earned 30. Some people have earned close to 500 Ethereum. I mean, I know that's insane to think about, but, it's across the board. And that's what's cool about this. This is a people's contract. Everyone's going to move at a different pace. Just because you come out of the doors and, hit 100 your first month doesn't mean that someone's not going to catch you next month. So that's the beauty of this thing. So thank you so much, Beverly. I see Carlos Cruz here. I don't know if Carlos, if you're in a position to say something, but I always like your story. Can you come out and say hello?
Yeah, good evening, James.
How you doing?
Very good, thank you. We're just blessed. It's our 31st day today. So just being with Lionshare for the last 30 days is truly a blessing. Our team is just taking it one day at a time and growing. 4 of my team members, my only 4 legs, are almost on the Zoom every night. And as we end the 30 days, everybody made some Ethereums, from one is $11,000, the other one is about $6,000, the other one is about $2,000, and the last one we just started is about $700. And for me, it's 61 Ethereums total for the last 30 days.
Oh, well, congratulations, man. That's like $25,000 or more than that. I don't even know what that is. That's more than that.
More than what we asked for.
I remember. So Carlos, you told me that your goal in the beginning, what was it? Was it $400 extra a month or a week?
I was looking for $400 a week because I needed it for my insulin. I needed $1,400 for my copay.
Okay.
And I just worked the lion's share the way you suggested we do it. We do it with the bringing in people to the Zoom and talking to them and putting in the wallets which we didn't even know on day one, But it was easy to learn everything.
Sure.
And lo and behold, the Lord gave me 1 year already of insulin supply. I was looking for 400 a week. It gave me 25 grams. So what can I say? It's only in Lionshare.
Well, Carlos, that's such a cool story, man. I appreciate it. I love your story. And, the one thing that you mentioned that I thought's really intriguing about your story is that, you've made like $25,000, $26,000, but you've done it with 4 people, right? 4. It's not like you went out there. You didn't go out there and refer 100 people to be able to do that. You referred 4 and you've helped those people build their business. So, man, I want to commend you and tell you congratulations. That's awesome. And it's a cool story to hear that it's helped you with your prescriptions and things like that. That's a real touching story, man. So thank you so much for all you're doing.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you, James.
Very cool. All right. So that was Carlos. Unbelievable story there. Let's see here who else we got. I'm going through the names here. I'm going to be calling you out. So just know if I call you, be ready. Let's see here. I see Natish there. Natish, what's up, man? I want to pull you out here. Let me see. Well, I did see you. I know you're here. There you are. Sorry, I was searching for you. Natish, how's it going, man? Can you come out and share with folks tonight?
Good evening, James, sir. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing great. Your morning call was really great. It was a very good. We got lots of information. And thank you so much for the morning call. And those who are Indians out here, I just want to say Happy Independence Day. Today was India's Independence Day.
Did not know that, man. Happy Independence Day. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you so much. I just want to share a real quick story. In 19th century, Indians are facing the problem right now. The same situation is going on 19th century because Britishers are ruling our country. The same like a pandemic situation. Why Indians are doing hard work, Britishers are taking our profits and enjoying. Same like pandemic situation. Then the one person called Mahatma Gandhi stood against him and fought against him. The Britishers are threatening him. We're going to kill you. Stay back. But he didn't stay back. He had a strong vision. He's fighting for the freedom of India. Lots of G leaders joined him, and he fought. In 1947, we got a freedom from Britishers. Same situation is going now in our lives because of this pandemic situation. We are going through rough situation. 2020 started on a bad note. Pandemic situation. A few days back, Lebanon bomb explosion. Bad things going in our life. Then there was a hope came in. The hope called Lionshare. I allowed Lionshare in my life and given 5,000 in just 1 month. It was a freedom for me. If this was happening to me, it can happen to anyone. Just we need to allow Lionshare in our country. That's why we will call Mahatma Gandhi as a father of nation, and I call Lionshare is like a father to me. He's taking father role in our family. And thank you. I'm blessed with Lionshare. Those who are new out here, I strongly recommend Lionshare. Thank you, James, sir, bringing out Lionshare and changing our lives, and not only mine, lots of lives. Thank you so much.
Nitesh, man, thank you so much. And I think it's really fitting that on the story you gave about the Indian independence, and you've had that personal battle fighting for independence for your family in the last month, where like I've said many times, you could have given up for whatever reason, but you fought through. $5,000, folks. I mean, that's like a couple years of earnings in India. I mean, that's a phenomenal thing. So congratulations, Nitesh. I know I'm going to hear you one of these days saying that you're at 50,000. I know that that's coming because you're growing every day, man. So congratulations. Let's see here. I see Dr. Norval here. I don't know. Dr. Norval, can you come out and say hello tonight?
Yes, sir, James. Good evening.
How you doing?
I'm doing amazing, man. It's probably cooling down in the 90s. I would be outside by the pool, but it's just a little too warm out there. So I'm inside getting this air blowing on me. And I'm glad. I have to reiterate, the call this morning was amazing for Mr. S to come out and share with us all of his great knowledge, to see how we stand much taller than any program out there with the smart contracts, and it's exciting to be number one in many respects with the program that we have. So it's exciting to be a part of it. I'm sharing it with people. We're going to sit by the pool tomorrow, and I'm going to enroll a couple of my friends into the program. I'm hovering at $5,000, and I've been in less than a month. And Tuesday will be a month for me. And so I want to encourage all of my friends and everyone on the call to let's get real busy. Let's share it, because there's so many people that haven't heard of cryptocurrency. We need to educate them, and we will be blessed for educating them. And so we need to do it as quickly as we can, because we want to get to 1 million, and we're in the 80,000s. I haven't looked at it, but I know we're close to 85 or better thousand people in this in a month. So we can do the 1 million this year. So I want to be a part of that.
Well, Dr. Norval, we appreciate it, man. I always enjoy your story. One thing you mentioned there was about the training this morning. And if y'all didn't check it out, we put it in the Telegram. I'll make sure to put the main Telegram here in the chat for everybody. But it was a real eye-opening experience, I think, for a lot of people, because as I said, I've kind of been the one out there talking about this, like, trying to spread the word. But, to hear the person that did the programming behind it explain it in probably a much more technical and elegant way than I could was really awesome. And, we're going to be doing a lot more trainings. We've been focusing on these overview calls twice a day, which they're important, right, for new people, definitely. But the training side of it as well is really important. So as we move into, like you said, we're almost at 85,000 people. As we move into this, we're going to really be focusing on how we can train you to build your business. Starting next week, early next week, as I said, we'll be having a training on the Follow Me system to help you really understand it. It's going to be different than the Road to 1,000 Ethereum, even though I think that's a great training. It's going to be something completely different to help you understand the real mathematics behind it and how important it is and what really makes us different than anybody else out there. So you're going to want to check that out. So we'll continue to put that out there. The other thing I did want to mention, we do have a sales contest that's supposed to be ending tomorrow, actually. And we haven't made a final decision whether we're going to extend that or not. I would kind of like to just get it going here, but Edgardo and I are going to talk about that. But all you have to do to qualify is to make 3 personal sales. If you make 3 personal sales between August 1st and August 15th, your name is in the drawing. First prize, 5 Ethereum. Second prize, 3 Ethereum. 3 Ethereum, my gosh. And second or third place is 2 Ethereum. Man, that was a lot harder than it needed to be to say. But you got what I'm saying, right? We're giving away some Ethereum. I'll just put it like that. Where most contests are built around just like the top leaders, this was something that we designed for the masses. Anybody can participate. Anybody can be included. So I really hope that I pull someone's name out of that hat that totally deserves it, and it's going to bless someone's family. So I did have a couple questions here. I know I don't usually do questions that come in here like this, but I saw a couple questions just like from new people. So I want to go ahead and answer them, okay? The first one was, can I explain the gas fee a little bit better to new people? So a gas fee is this, okay? When you get started here tonight, our price is going to be 0.04, okay? That's going to get you both the L1 and the L2. There is a gas fee, and a gas fee is nothing more than a fee that they charge for you to use the Ethereum blockchain, okay? There's people that are called miners out there, and the miners are the ones that accept, basically the payments that you're making. They either say, yes, we're going to take it, or no, we're not, based on the amount of gas that's paid. Okay. So we don't charge it. We can't really control it, but it's there, and we want people to be aware of it. But, as you've heard from these stories tonight, can you imagine, like Nitish or Dr. Norval or any of these people that have come out that have earned $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 saying, hey, I don't want to pay that extra fee today, and giving up that income for them and their family. It's a small price to pay to get started. It's just a price of business. Okay. That's the best way I can say it. I was thinking today, and I was like, what are some really cool analogies that I could think of in regards to gas? And I started thinking about my own car. If I need gas, I don't drive up to a gas station and say, my gosh, that gas is at, whatever, $3 a gallon. Yesterday it was at $2.75. I'm going to wait. I'm just not going to drive anywhere for the next week until price goes down. It doesn't even make any sense, right? I'm trying to get to my destination. In business, you're trying to get to your destination, whatever that is. But most of you, it's for financial freedom. It's for you to be able to breathe, for you to be able to pay your bills, right? So regardless of what it is, you need to just look past that and move forward, and just know that it's the price of doing business. But your potential, even in the first day, can take care of that. So that's what I would tell you. So that was a good question. Let's see here. I was just getting started. I didn't even get all the way signed up yet. Well, Carol, get in there and get with whoever invited you. They can help you do that for sure. So listen, I know it's Friday night, okay? And Saturday morning, some people, I don't want to keep everybody too late. I think that this was a great call. We had a lot of people come out here tonight and tell some really cool stories. So what I'd like to do is wrap it up and tell you guys that tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll have a call exactly like this. And then 10 p.m. as well. Now, starting next week, we're going to be releasing a new training schedule. Edgardo and I have to chat about that, but we're going to be releasing a new training schedule to help people, like I say, more focus on building the business, and obviously still offering these type of trainings as well. So just be on the lookout for that. And Edgardo already put the Telegram in the window. So make sure that you follow us on Telegram. So look, thank you all so much for taking your time out tonight or this morning or wherever you're at. Thank you for taking the time. We appreciate it. If you're just getting started here, get back with who sent you here tonight. Get started. Let's get this thing going. It's a great opportunity for you and your family. So have a great weekend. We'll see you all later.